Hey tech fans, welcome to another technology video from VLab Solutions. Ready to dive into the world of AI? It's like peeking into a super smart robot's brain. But before we blast off, let's talk about something really important. Data structures and algorithms, or DSA for short. Think of DSA as the ultimate toolbox for AI. Just like how you need the right tools to build a rocket, AI needs the right DSA to work its magic. It's all about organizing information and figuring out the best way to use it. Imagine you're packing for a space mission. You wouldn't just throw everything into your spaceship willy-nilly, would you? Nope, you'd organize your stuff carefully. That's what data structures do for AI. They help keep information tidy and easy to find. With the right DSA, AI can do amazing stuff, from recognizing faces to predicting the weather. Let's zoom in on data structures. They're like the ultimate organizers for information in the digital world. Imagine your room. You've got drawers for socks, hangers for shirts, and shelves for books, right? Data structures work the same way for AI, but with digital information. Arrays are like a line of lockers, great for storing things in order. Linked lists are more like a scavenger hunt, where each clue points to the next. Trees branch out like family trees, showing how things are connected. One of my favorite data structures is the stack. It's just like a stack of pancakes. You can only add or remove from the top. Tech enthusiast, then there's the queue, which is more like a line at a space museum. First in, first out. This is great for managing tasks in order, like printing documents or sending emails. Now let's chat about algorithms. If data structures are like organizing your space kitchen, algorithms are the recipes that tell you how to cook up something amazing. They're step-by-step instructions that help AI solve problems and make decisions. Imagine you're baking cosmic cookies. Your recipe tells you what to do. Mix ingredients, shape the dough, bake for 10 minutes. Algorithms work the same way for AI. They might say, look at this data, compare it to that data. Make a decision based on what you find. Some are great at sorting things, like organizing your space rock collection from smallest to largest. Others are awesome at finding the shortest path, like plotting the quickest route for a Mars rover. Software developer. One of the coolest things about algorithms is that there's often more than one way to solve a problem. The trick is finding the one that works best. The tastiest sandwich method, if you will. Now let's blast off into why DSA is so important for AI. First stop, efficient data handling. In the world of AI, we're dealing with huge amounts of information. Think about finding a specific photo in a messy pile versus a neatly organized album. Which would be easier? The album, of course. That's what good data structures do for AI. Data scientists' efficient algorithms are like having a turbo boost for this photo search. Instead of flipping through every single page, they might use clever tricks to zoom in on the right section fast. Maybe they look at the date first, or the color of the photo. These smart shortcuts can make searching through billions of pieces of data as quick as a wink. Without good DSA, AI would be like a lost astronaut floating in space, surrounded by data but unable to make sense of it all. But with the right data structures and algorithms, AI can zip through information at light speed, finding exactly what it needs. It's like giving AI a map and a rocket ship to navigate the data universe. Pattern recognition. How DSA powers AI analysis. Ready for our next AI adventure? Let's explore how DSA helps AI spot patterns. This is where things get really cool. AI isn't just about storing and finding data. It's about understanding it. Imagine you're looking at a huge crowd of people trying to spot your friend. Tough, right? But what if you knew they always wear a red hat? Suddenly, it's much easier. AI algorithms work in a similar way. They know what patterns to look for in data, making it easier to spot important information. These pattern spotting algorithms are like AI detectives. They sift through mountains of data looking for clues and connections. One of the coolest examples of this is in image recognition. AI can now look at a photo and tell you what's in it. Cats, cars, or even specific people. How? By using algorithms that have learned to spot patterns in images. It's like teaching a computer to play the world's most complex game of I Spy. Choosing the right tool algorithm optimization in AI. All right, space cadets, time to talk about picking the perfect tool for the job. In AI, this means choosing the right algorithm for each task. Different problems need different algorithms. Some are great for sorting, others for searching, and some for making predictions. Choosing the wrong one is like trying to eat soup with a fork. It just doesn't work well. AI scientists spend a lot of time figuring out which algorithms work best for different tasks. But here's the really cool part. Sometimes they invent brand new algorithms. These new algorithms can make AI smarter, faster, and more efficient. It's how we keep pushing the boundaries of what AI can do. Optimizing algorithms is a bit like tuning up a rocket. You want it to go as fast as possible while using the least amount of fuel. Building blocks of intelligence, DSA as the foundation. Now let's zoom out and look at the big picture. DSA isn't just a tool for AI. It's the foundation that all of AI is built on. Every amazing AI feat you've heard about, from self-driving cars to AI that can beat chess champions, all of it relies on DSA. Think of DSA as the ABCs of AI. Just like you need to know the alphabet before you can write a story, AI needs to master DSA before it can do complex tasks. This foundation is especially important for advanced AI concepts like machine learning. Machine learning is how AI gets smarter over time, kind of like how you learn from experience. But for AI to learn, it needs to organize and analyze huge amounts of data. And guess what helps with that? You got it, DSA. Understanding DSA is like having a superpower in the world of AI. It lets you see how these complex systems work under the hood. Facial recognition. A real-world DSA in AI example. Let's dive into a super cool real-world example of DSA in action facial recognition. You know how your phone can unlock just by looking at your face? That's AI using clever data structures and algorithms to work its magic. First, the AI stores information about faces. It tracks features like the distance between your eyes and the shape of your nose. Then comes the algorithm part. The AI captures your image and compares it to the stored data. It uses smart techniques to decide if the face it sees is similar enough. All of this happens in the blink of an eye, thanks to efficient DSA. The hidden heroes, DSA Behind AI Innovations. Time to shine a spotlight on the unsung heroes of AI, the data structures and algorithms working behind the scenes. These digital dynamos are the reason why AI can do such amazing things. Take voice assistants like Siri or Alexa. When you ask them a question, a whole bunch of DSA springs into action. There are algorithms to convert your speech to text, data structures to organize possible responses, and more algorithms to pick the best answer. Or think about recommendation systems, like when Netflix suggests shows you might like. These use complex algorithms to analyze your watching history, compare it to other users, and predict what you'll enjoy next. The data structures here are organizing information about millions of users and thousands of shows. Even in cutting-edge AI fields like autonomous vehicles, DSA is crucial. Self-driving cars use algorithms to process information from sensors, make decisions, and control the car. Meanwhile, data structures help organize all the information about roads, traffic rules, and other vehicles. Mastering the basics. Why DSA skills matter. All right, future AI wizards, let's talk about why rolling up your sleeves and diving into DSA is so important. You might be thinking, but Emily, can't I just use pre-made AI tools? Sure you can, but understanding DSA is like having a superpower in the world of technology. First off, DSA skills make you a better problem solver. It's like training your brain to think logically and efficiently. Whether you're coding an AI or just figuring out the best route to school, these skills come in handy. Plus, if you want to work with AI, knowing DSA is super important. It's like being an athlete. Sure, you can follow the game, but the best athletes understand the nuances and techniques deeply. With DSA skills, you can create new AI solutions, optimize existing ones, and really understand how these amazing technologies work. By mastering DSA, you're giving yourself the tools to potentially create the next big thing in AI. Who knows? Your idea could be the next breakthrough that changes the world. Your AI journey, next steps and exploration. Wow, what a journey through the world of DSA and AI. You've learned so much, but guess what? This is just the beginning. There's a whole universe of AI knowledge out there waiting to be explored. Look for online courses, coding challenges, or even fun coding games that teach DSA concepts. And don't worry if it seems tough at first. Everyone starts as a beginner. For those of you who want to dive deeper into AI, start by picking a specific area that interests you. Maybe you're fascinated by natural language processing, or perhaps computer vision is more your style. Remember, every AI expert started right where you are now. So, are you ready to crack the code and embark on your AI adventure? Thanks for watching and subscribe to VLab Solutions.